which we don't really have. It's highly unusual for a community to do a show 20 years in a row consecutively. That's very unusual, so Chesterville and this cast is to be commended. The second thing that's even more unusual is that we should still have some of the original cast members with us. Now, there are two people that, quite frankly, we could not do this show without. They have been faithful for 20 years. I never put a lick of music in front of them. I just bring it up and say, here it is. This is what we're going to do. I sit down at the piano rehearsal and play through it. They never see it. They just do it. They just pick it up. So we have plaques to present to Herb and Lester this year. Because, quite frankly, we couldn't do without you. And we're dedicating this year's show. Every year we dedicate the show to somebody. And this year, after 20 years, quite frankly, we couldn't think of two people more deserving. Well, we're not quite sure what they did to deserve this. So I'm going to read, rather than have them get up. It's not because they don't drink Doc Chester's, it's because it's hard for them to get up. I'm going to read their plaques for you, and then I'll walk over you. The first one says, Doc Chester's Medicine Show, 1976 to 1995, to Lester George, whose 20 years of grinning and picking has kept Doc Chester alive and kicking. And the other one says, Doc Chester's Medicine Show, 1976 to 1995, to Herb McNichols, whose 20 years of Melody of Love, which happens to be her favorite song, has been better than Doc Chester's elixir. Now we have one more presentation to make. Because there is one cast member who has been in this show 20 consecutive years. And it's not me. It's my mother. And I have to read you what it says. It says to Eileen Fallon, an original cast member who has survived 20 consecutive years of Doc Chester's Medicine Show. This is the lady who, for at least the last 19 years, has taken care of all the music, all the costumes, and everything else. This last year, she made the mistake of letting Marcy and I do it. And so at the first rehearsal, she said, "Do you know where the music is?" And I went, "No." Somewhere packed away. So anyway, we found it. So here you go, Mom, and thank you. We really didn't plan this.
I didn't know anything about this. And I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know if he was doing any of this. If I thought all this up before. So this is from Mom.
Well, this must be the reason that Iris Kemmer looked at me kind of funny when I went out here. I said, "Here, Iris," and she says, "You know, your mom was real inquisitive about these plaques." This says, "In appreciation of 20 years of writing, heartfelt pride and appreciation of 20 years of writing and producing Doc Chester What Notley's Medicine Show and all of those famous characters." That we have some people that we want to recognize out here in the crowd, and one of them is the Grand Marshal. marshal of this year's Heritage Day. So Bill, stand up. Bill was one of our original Doc Chesters. Now, on a little more serious note, we have a plaque that's being made up that will commemorate the cast members that have passed away in the 20 years that we've done this show, which is not really good advertising for Doc Chester's Medicine. But we wanted, and I'm not sure I can remember them all, but there was Mary Jewell and Eileen Craven and, let me see, Art Wagner, Alfred Wandel, Roger Fallon, Bill Oswald, Warren Brown. I think we came up with Ruth Pearl. I think we came up with about 9 or 10. And what we're going to be doing is putting their names on a plaque with a picture of the original Medicine Show cast, and we're putting it somewhere where they should be. Anyway, we thought 20 years, quite frankly, is a good benchmark. And we needed to commemorate that because, as the cast reminded me this year, we're all getting a little older. And so we need more younger people. So are you listening? Yeah. Your mom said you were going to be available next year. Okay? All right. If you'll just sit still for a few minutes, we'll get ready and we'll do the show. Once again, thank you all, because quite frankly, this and those plaques and the fact that you support us every year and come back is really what makes this show go. We have a lot of fun doing it, but most of the fun that we have, quite frankly, comes from watching you folks enjoy. And we hope you'll enjoy this year's show. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, distinguished visitors, you see before you a marvel of medical science, a miracle of scientific discovery, and an amazing fact of phenomenal proportion. This little bottle that I have in my hand contains the very essence of the cosmos, a veritable formula, fountain of youth, gushing with vitality, morality, and vitamins, and other good stuff, as well you know. How did this come about? Well, listen, my friends, and I will tell you. Many years ago, there was an old prospector looking for gold in South America. The jungle was dark, damp, and for the most part unpleasant. The old man became ill. The chills, the bumps, lumps, and the flux. He prepared himself for certain death, lamenting the fact that he had done little for humanity. Just as the gates of death were clanging at his door and behind him, and his feet were in the cold river of the no return, and as his toes and the mud splattered between them, this tribe, a pygmy infanticide, come to him with this wonderful and strange medicine. After he drank a few drops, he was instantly cured and renewed and was revitalized. Amazing, you say. Well, look, in this group here of wild savages, look at the age of 9 or 10, and as we all know, they are all at least 100 years old. Well, my friend, you ask yourself, what happened to the old professor and the old prospector? Well, he stands before you now, folks, paying his debt to society by bringing this marvelous medicine to all who listen and fork over, relief. So think about it, my friends, and watch what wonders bring forth. And speaking of forth, here's the first example of the power of this magic elixir. Yes, my friends, you have been seeing these folks around here for 20 years now. Every year they come back to get well oiled. And I assure one and all, they are the most well oiled of any group that you shall ever see. There is no group here that has their bones creased, their stomachs bulge, their eyes sag, were it not for my elixir. There was also invoices when I was a teen in the 80s. Do not make more noise at a full moon than these folks when they are in need of time. And now after just not one, but 2 small bottles, you'll be amazed, and you be the judge, my friends. So take it away. Wonderful, my friends. A frog sliding down a snake's throat could not have done it slicker or smoother, as well you know. Every year that I've been through your fine community, I've been beset with individuals of varying types. Yes, my friends, over the years, many individuals have passed over this floor and into my hands for help and for restoration of health. And I'm happy to say that I've taken them in. This year, you'll be glad to hear that no one in an abnormal state of mind has contacted me, and perhaps then the show will indeed proceed on a high moral character and standard. Furthermore, as...
Oh, Doctor! I've been looking all over for you! People everywhere have been looking for you, and I'm going to travel a long way to try to find you.
Well...
Would you have my sister, me, and her husband?
Well, this looks like a normal person. Do you not agree, madam? Yes. Hello, what is your name, madam?
My name is Ms. Arie. And Doctor, are you married?
No, I'm not married, madam, but why do you ask?
Well, I'm looking for a husband, to be perfectly honest. But my main problem right now, we'll take care of that later. I wanted to find you, and I just followed everyone else that seemed to be looking for you too. They said something
I'm not so sure of that. Is that your family name?
Oh, yes. My name is Miss Everett, and I have a sister. Would you like to meet her?
Well, by all means, madam.
Just a moment, I'll call her out. She's waiting impatiently, I know. Miserable! Miserable! Will you come out here? There's someone I'd like you to meet.
I should have known. I think everybody else
Oh, single.
Yes, well, madam, tell me about your husband. What is his name?
Adam,
Adam?
Adam Fitz.
Adam?
I'm not Adam Fitz, I just got a pain out there, that's all.
No, I mean, you are Miserable Fitz?
Bill? No, I just got ticked now and then. Are you ticked off?
Madam, how dare you even suggest that my medicine be placed in that category such as you said? Madam, I want you to know that I stand behind every bottle of medicine that I do sell.
Hey, you got it.
No, yes, I used to play baseball.
You get home with it?
Oh, madam, you never know. Well, madam, as I said, my medicine, if you like the bottle there, madam, is a potion from heaven, a miracle potion, and I do stand behind each and every bottle that I sell. May the lightning strike me down dead if this is not the truth, madam. I think perhaps we should go over here.
Well, I guess nothing happened, so what you said must be the truth.
Indeed it is.
But we still need you to help us with our problem.
It's in the blue.
Oh, yes, and what is that problem, madam?
Well, we should have,
It's
show you
later.
later.
Show us
It's
later?
quite a lengthy problem.
Let's
And
see.
it's bells
Do you have a picture, madam?
we'll bring real things for you to say.
Well, I shall show you, madam, that with your picture and 3 bottles of the miracle elixir. Yes, one more, madam. You can indeed be like some fine folks who I've met at a recent revival, all who were stuck, deaf and dumb, that after just 4 bottles, well, you can listen for yourselves, please.
Start now. This old house once knew my children. This old house once knew my wife. This old house was full of comfort and common stories of life. This old house was ready for laughter. This house no longer, ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time for the hinges, nor window with no pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, I'm getting ready to leave the States. Like a sleeping, he don't know I'm gonna leave. How's he wake up by the fire when his daddy sit there howling green? All my hunting days are over, ain't gonna hunt the few no more. Can't go down, gonna need my chariot when the wind blew down the door. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, ain't gonna need this house no more. Ain't got time to fix the shingles, ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time for the hinges, nor bend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, I'm getting ready to leave the States. Ain't gonna need this house no longer, I'm getting ready to leave the States.
Well, good friends, it seems like the time has come now for you to, let's see, yes? Yes, it is misery. Misery or miserable face, that is the question.
My brother-in-law and her wonderful husband.
Because we want you to put the patient back in.
Yes, I can see that is a problem. Are you moving at your best speed, madam?
I am right now. Okay, can you give us some help back too?
Well, madam, as you know, my medicine can do anything. Folks, I thought this was going to be an easy show. They did not tell me these characters beforehand. And I'll tell you, folks, when I get to the bottom of this, I think it's perhaps best if we have the singers entertain you another song. I'm sure that you will deeply appreciate the reprieve here. All right.
Once my money plenty and friends to
seen in terminal doesn't matter. Yes?
Chester's money is so fine, it's useful and quite handy. It works like castor oil, yes, but really tastes like candy.
It is like candy, and indeed if you shall partake of but 6 bottles, madam, you shall indeed enjoy it forever. Trust me, madam. It is misery. Oh, misery. Yes, my little bird of passion.
You remember my sister?
And every one of my nightmares, yes, madam. Howdy. Please your ring to madam. And how many enjoy the singers? Oh, try to get it.
Would you like to meet her husband now?
Oh, yes.
We'll put my needs aside since I'm really mainly interested in getting a maid for someone to tie the knot with. But we'll concentrate on her problem.
She has several problems.
Dear poor Freddy.
She has a husband.
Aaron!
What?
Get your buddy out! Oh, Doc! Whoa! Oh, Doc, don't you just love him?
So tell me, sir, are you or are you not having this?
No, just a pain now and then.
I have more things than he is listening to him.
I think you met my wife. Look! I grew another hand!
It's the same one. You got a hole in your pocket.
I thought it was a miracle. Have you seen any miracles lately?
Sir, the only miracle we have is the miracle elixir from Dr. Chester's magic elixir.
Stand back, please. I feel some hormones coming on. Okay, it's over now. I'm just running my long underwear. I see you met my wife, miserable.
Oh, yes, indeed she is.
You didn't see a picture? I know you want her. I saw Dale Lyman looking at her. It makes you cry, don't it, Lyman? You know, we went to church this morning, and the preacher preached on sin. He talked about lust. We knew what she was talking about. And I've seen Dick Lyman lean over to his wife and say, what are you talking about? I know. His wife had the same reaction too. She cried. I didn't understand it either. I want you to know that miserable and I are happy.
this is my wife. I've heard other men say the same. They're just jealous. Now, Doc, can she tell you about the problems we've been having?
And what are those problems, having Fitz?
No, just the pain now. Well, now I realize it's difficult for you to...
Somebody at the door there, mister.
Not exactly. Just a minute. I know it's difficult for you to look at us and realize that two people that are such physical specimens could have any kind of problems at all. What are you laughing at, kid? You wish you looked as good. Now, the truth of the matter is, there are some things that just can't be spoken of in public. Now, the problem is, we can't get up anymore. Shame on you. You know, you did the same thing this morning when the preacher talked about sin.
Well, I would consider that a blessing in your case, sir.
Well, you see, I get down and I can't get up. And she is down and she can't get up. And then there's misery and she can't get anything at all. Now, do you think you can help us?
Well, I can certainly help you, but it will take considerable amount of time and perhaps the economy size miracle elixir, sir.
Why, I think we're ready to try that. How much is this going to cost us?
Well, sir, it shouldn't cost you anything. It's an investment in your future, in your health. Will allow you again to have children. Do you have children yet?
Yes, we do. We have twins, Hissy and Pitch-a-Pitch. They're twins, born 3 years apart. It was a long and difficult labor. Now, you come on backstage and we'll tell you about it. It was very difficult.
this last course, as we all know, a man whose mental and physical prowess even I find hard to believe. Why, just a mere decade ago, this gentleman was a debaucherous, decadent clod in the sewer of humanity. But now, after years of taking my wonderful magic elixir, he is now able to be in the shape that he is in now. He is trying to elevate himself to a higher part of society. He would like to be known for his mental strength as well as his physical prowess. A man who's in a class by himself. I give you none other than the great Cruncho! Just because your wife is looking at him. Yes?
I'm getting out of here, he's too big. Big Uncle, wait!
Proof positive is about to be seen before your very eyes, folks.
Drum roll. Yeah, I can outwait it. All right, I'm ready. Now, I can pick these up.
I can't do it.
One more swing here, sir.
Check George out consumption of the magic elixir.
fantastic and great friendship. Now, my friends, in order to show you how much concern I have for your community, even though there are several amongst you that think that only is measured in dollars and cents, I assure you, sir, that is not true. I have asked two ladies, indeed they are two ladies too, from the chorus, to come forth and perform a song of high moral character and common sense. And last, pay close attention, lest you find yourself in such a predicament. Thank you. Lovely, were they not? There, my friends, I shall give you some free advice. Cost you nary a cent, sir, at least for a moment. Oh, Alan! You can see the benefits of the miracle elixir for yourself.
Why, you know, it's a wonderful thing.
Yes, and what is that, Alan? $6 right now.
Now, the only thing is, it hasn't, will it? I mean, look what it did to my hair. It's not green anymore, it's curly. And my stomach, badly. Well, when's it gonna work on the rest? I need to work from the top up and...
Well, how many cases did you buy?
I know, Helen, you know, I know what you're thinking back there. Does it work from the top up?
What is Helen thinking, sir?
Listen to that laugh. Or Kenneth listens to it a lot.
Does she want to be perhaps miserable too?
Oh, I can
Or
only
miserable three?
Oh, I can only take one miserable. don't bend like me, I'm not bend. Well, I want to know when I'm going, is it going to work? Do I need another bottle?
If you take this sitting down or standing up, Doc?
Boy, it's hard for me to sit down, so I took it standing up.
Well, that explains it, isn't it? You take it sitting down, don't you, sir? And look at him.
I'm going to look like that?
Well, the higher specimen you've not seen yet tonight.
I haven't ever seen a specimen like that.
Oh, sir, show you help us out.
Now, will it be, do I need to stand on my head? Would that help?
No, can we get a chair for Adam?
Well, there's one back there. Huh? It's got a penny on it.
That would not even cover the tax. Have a seat.
Not now.
Folks, you can see for yourself the difference between standing up and standing down. Check it down. We reuse these, you know.
Am I supposed to feel something now?
Don't you? Are you no longer having fits?
Dang, and they're getting less.
And here, before your eyes, folks, you see a transformation here. A metamorphosis. Drum roll, please.
That ain't gonna help. Do it anyway, it'll distract them while they get up. You're right. I feel better already, boy, than ever. Don't feel a little bit.
A mere 7 bottles each, and I guarantee you, you will not be having fits. Okay, we do have a treat here, though, for you. You do? What is that, lad? Class, what do you think it is? Yes. Once they reach over 100, they have trouble remembering. Their bodies are still looking at 9 and 10, but the memory does fade. As we said, we have a treat, which I believe many of you come here just for this one event each year. Is a princess from the East, a lady, as we know, that has twirled and whirled and gyrated in the most wonderful of manners. Well, fortunately, again, she was available this year, and she will again perform. When I found her, I thought she was in a terrible state. Michigan? But after a few treatments of my magic miracle elixir tonic, well, you can see for yourself, folks, she has exceeded all my wildest expectations. I give to you none other than Hubba Bubba, while you can see, translated loosely as vision of motherness herself from the East.
Are your cheeks all flushed and gray? Is your step white painful? If you got Chester's right away, we go without it shameful.
Folks, the only thing that is shameful about it if you fail to purchase and take opportunity of this matching elixir. Now, friends, once again on the belly dancer, think about her, think about how stagnant her performance was. Recognize that the theory of Darwin's may be true, that we're descended from animals. In her case, I think a beautiful gazelle. Yes, madam? But anyway, the tonic has made her lighter on her feet. And I want each and every one of you to think about that while the singers charm us with yet another song. Take it away, folks.
Did you ever go to meet Uncle Joe? Joe, did you ever go to meet Uncle Joe? Did you ever go to meet Uncle Joe? Joe don't mind the weather and the wind don't blow. I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. Don't mind the weather and the wind don't blow.
Let your horse carry down, Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe. Let your horse carry down, Uncle Joe. Let your horse carry down, Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe. Don't mind the weather if the wind don't blow. I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. Don't mind the weather if the wind don't blow.
Is your horse single footer, Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe, is your horse single footer, Uncle Joe? Is your horse single footer, Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe, don't mind the weather if the wind don't blow.
I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. Don't mind the weather if the wind don't blow. Would you rather ride a racer, Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe, would you rather ride a racer, Uncle Joe? Would you rather ride a racer, Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe, don't mind the weather if the wind don't blow. I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. I'm a lady's hero. Don't mind the weather if the wind don't blow. Don't mind the weather if the wind don't blow.
Yes, I'm in true misery now. Well, folks, I have an act that will indeed astound you. This is a gentleman that was unable to even say his own name when I first met him. He was the village idiot, performing mere simple stunts for a few coins for bread. And after just 3 bottles, I say 3 bottles, sir. Yes, misery.
Hello, Doctor. I wonder if you were busy after the show.
Why do you ask, madam?
Well, I know of a place where we could put on our own show.
All the things one has to do to keep the show going. Now, without further ado, please let me bring on a giant among all men, Professor Profundus Neurogiganticus. Professor!
Hello. Greatly esteemed Dr. Chester, ladies and gentlemen of the audience. I'm going to attempt to telepathically, hypnotically, multidimensionally interject, subject, or otherwise motivate this piece of lifeless hemp to rise, levitate above this floor. I would ask for complete silence as to interfere with this energy. Is it live? No. Completely harmless. Until this takes place. But I'd like complete silence so that this energy does not get misdirected, which could cause catastrophic results. Now this will take a little while. Once it gets transferred, sometimes it's hard to get down.
Need we think also concentrate? Need everyone's concentration. Everyone,
Doctor,
sir, in the white hat, you need to concentrate too, sir.
Perhaps a little elixir. A little elixir would go a lot.
For yourself or for the rope, lad?
Perhaps a little both. A little for me. The rest of me. Thank you.
A wise lad, yes. It's hard to believe that he's trying to small, but amazing, is it not, folks? Once again, the show continues with a gentleman who has not yet had the pleasure or taken full advantage of the magic miracle elixir. A man whose tragical tale should have given due consideration, saved his coins, and purchased his bottle. However, this is one of those songs that is of highly composition, highly cultured, and one of the best compositions in the show. We shall hear now from a featured guest. Sir. Yes, welcome.
So and the piggy It brings tears to my eye to see what a wasted life. One without the miracle elixir. The man cannot even sing a song without labor. Sir, do not let that happen to you, sir. Well, a special time Everett tonight also, and due to an overwhelming demand, actually on the part of the creditors, I give you our orchestra, performing a number they have never ever done before. Now, many of you have seen this show for the last 22 years, and know that two of these gentlemen have been here for all 24 of those years. So did you know both of them were well into their mid-80s when they first started? But thanks to Dr. Chester's miracle elixir, they have grown younger and more dexterous over the years. My friends, I ask you, what better advertisement for the miracle elixir could there be than these two incredible gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our complete orchestra.
see the benefit of that 8 balls or magic elixir. I believe I shall now have to call them having fun instead of having things. Well, now we come to a special little part of the show, one that was not planned, but it is a special treat for all the little munchkins that we have out here in the crowd. We have a visitor. Henry who?
His name is Henry King.
King Henry VIII? No.
Henry King.
Yes. Henry King.
He's president of the Little King Ale Company.
Are you familiar with that, sir? You, sir, yes. Look at the smiling face. Oh, there it is. Yes, I know it. Yes. You're not familiar with that? Little King Ales? It's good for what ails you, sir. Well, oh, yes.
Are you getting old and weak? Are your bones quite gray and old? Chesterville will fix you up to be here as a fiddle.
Henry King.
Wait, Doc.
Well, how you feeling there, Henry?
Short.
Well, thank goodness. Thank goodness the doctor is not short of a miracle elixir. Would you care to try some, man?
Do you think that's going to help at all, man?
Well, how much money do you have?
How much is it going to take?
I just asked you, how much do you have?
I think they're catching on.
Well, for an example for everyone, here shall be free.
Smell like awful powerful stuff.
That it is, sir.
Okay, let's try.
Look at this! Look at this! Oh,
Wow!
oh, this will be the first. You shall be first. You shall be 9 bottles now.
Oh, thanks, Doc.
All right, Henry. Yes, again, the singer shall perform for us to your enjoyment. Ladies and gentlemen, please.
And we talked, and I thought I was in paradise.
said, I answered, well, it's naughty, but it's right.
You cannot say it's wicked, for it's not a very vice. You can only say it's naughty. Well, it's naughty, but it's nice. I put my arm around her waist, her my gently press, and then she put her lovely face upon my manly chest. I kissed her 2 times on the cheek. I would have kissed her thrice, but I whispered, "Make it naughty." She said, "Yes, but it's so nice. You cannot say it's wicked, for it's not a very vice. You can only say it's naughty. Well, it's naughty, but it's nice."
Well, dear friends, time passes quickly. Unfortunately, not this show. You may be here today, but where are you going to be tomorrow? The chorus will indeed render yet another song of culture and class, telling of the story of a man who did not drink the elixir, unlike Mr. Fitz here. Adam Fitz.
No, just a pain now and then, but they're getting less.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Well, and I'll bet you're glad this is almost over.
You mean it's not yet?
All right, well, I just wanted to tell you that a fine example of your elixir, this fellow right out here in the front row, see the one right there, the scrawny one?
Yes.
Got worms? Yeah. You stand up, young man. Stand up, just stand up. Turn around. To your trained medical eye, doesn't that boy look skinny and scrawny?
Turn around and stay around. Is this so difficult? Yes. Yes, turn around and stay around. There, stop. Yes.
Yes, worms, certainly.
Worms. Yes?
Yes. Boy has worms. Now, your medicine will cure that, won't it?
Oh, indeed it will, sir.
Well, and then to get rid of lice, things. So, just after we can see things up here. Anyway, and, you know, I know, and it'll stop that nasty habit he's got. He's already wearing glasses. So, you can sit down now. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you. What do you mean, temporarily? Shame on you. I just wanted to thank you, sir, because of you, I'm a new man today.
Yes.
And you're going to say something clever and witty? Please.
I shall let you continue, sir. Please
That was a
continue.
mistake. Well, anyway, I just wanted to thank you, and I wanted to say that even these folks out here. Now, I know that Marilyn Swires has spoken to you about buying a case for her husband. Esther Chapman over there has also been making inquiries. And you're willing to make a deal, aren't you?
Yes, sir, indeed I am. Esther shall be 2 cases?
One for her, one for her. And then there's the Grand Marshal.
Wilhelm.
Yeah, but he said something about his horses
Well, they're good for horses too, Bill.
and his wife.
Oh.
I was a little confused. I wasn't quite sure what he had in mind. So you better talk to him. But thanks again, Doc. You know.
Well, folks, as you know, I've been coming to this community for years because you folks are such nice people. As you know, my elixir can cure everyone from all maladies that they do have. Pardon the expression, but some of you folks here would be happy as a pig in slop but still you still need some protection. And that's why you need your miracle elixir. And the next song will tell you about it. No need to worry though, if you procured it. But I would have you to understand the dire consequences if you have not yet, sir. Shall be worms and lice like this gentleman here. Take it away, kids. That was indeed an unexpected pleasure. Henry, as you remember, little Henry King, now strong, strapping lad, in the few moments that he was last on stage, was able to compose that last song. It shows you that the miracle elixir is indeed a moving experience, as so many people have said before. And the group, once again the chorus shall come out and give us a few melodious tones. Take it away, kiddos. Have I mentioned this before tonight, folks? Yes, indeed, folks, it is true. Had the hand of God not strike me down with lightning. Is that not true, sir? Indeed, I stand behind every bottle of medicine that we have here. The contents of this bottle will put a slumber on your brow. And indeed, you will feel badly if you don't purchase one of these magic, actually 10, sir, is the moment right now. Do you not agree? Yes, thank you, sir. Well, as I was telling you, the contents will put a slumber in your brow and also a tune in your snore. And speaking of snoring, there were 2 ladies here for years who led an incredibly boring life. Their only recreation was blowing the dust off the cover of their diary. But how long does it take to reread 2 or 3 words? Then one day when I was visiting in their fair city, they chanced upon the magic miracle elixir. And thus their lives were changed forever and catapulted into a whirlwind of excitement and delight. I give you Miss Delilah and Dolly Delightful.
Those happy hours that we once knew so long ago still make me blue. They say that time is a broken heart, but time has stood still since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you, so I've made up my mind to live in memory of lonesome times. I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say, so I'll just live my life in dreams of yesterday. I can't stop loving you. It's useless to try. Pretend there's someone new. I can't live a lie. I can't stop wanting you the way that I do. There's only been one love for me, that one love is you. There's only been one love for me, that one love is you.
Now, friends, time is running out. But before you find yourself in the cold river of death with no paddle, jump on this raft of life while the opportunity is still yet available to you. Friends, to show my love and concern for you and appreciation of this community, and also to show you that I'm not in a hurry to shuffle off and leave dull persons. I've asked the men of the chorus to sing yet one final song. Gentlemen, please. Kind folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the kindness you have given me tonight, for indeed this humble and servant of yours tonight. I wish that you richly enjoy all the miracle wonders that the elixir can provide for you. And to show you just how grateful I am.
And speaking of wondrous miracles,
Indeed it is.
I want you to look. This is the woman that I married 50 years ago. Not that sad creature that you were taken with earlier.
Yes, she is not visible at all.
I know you're disappointed, Dale, but
You had your chance,
she's
Dale.
mine. You had your chance. And now we're off for a honeymoon at Niagara Falls, where once again we shall enjoy the matrimonial bliss and sweets, bonbons, and whatever else they put in the room. Furthermore, we are expecting a miracle because it says in the Bible, be fruitful and multiply. And if Abraham and Sarah could do it, with the help of your elixir, there's no doubt in our mind. What do you think, sir?
Well, I believe the elixir can help you, but I believe perhaps it shall be illegal for the fits to once again multiply. Do you not agree, sir?
Are you trying to tell us you don't want to have any more fits? Then you better buy a bottle of this, Mark. We're off now.
Large economy size, please, sir. Folks, you have yet one opportunity to purchase the magic miracle elixir from Dr. Chesterville. We shall indeed bring out the full chorus for yet one more final song, and while the song is being sung, please take full advantage of that opportunity. For indeed, if you don't, you shall be wishing later when you grow old and infirm, you'll be wishing that indeed you had taken the opportunity of good fortune to reach out and have the hand of fate give you a bottle, no, 11 bottles, sir, for Mary Williams. Take it away, folks.